Inside Morehead State Basketball is brought to you by Reno's Roadhouse. Go Wild, Go West, Go Reno's. Hinton Mills, serving farmers since 1918. The Eagle Auto Group, your hometown dealer. Fazoli's of Morehead, fast, fresh Italian. First National Bank, a tradition of value and convenience. Kentucky Welding Institute, experience that's built, not bought. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, serving the Hills since 1963. Megan McCoy Real Estate Group, Central Kentucky's top producing realtor. U.S. Bank, all of us serving you. Dashboard Stereo, you're never too old, it's never too loud. Big Four Lumber, Ace Hardware, The Helpful Place. Wendy's of Morehead, fresh, never frozen. Eagle Finance, loans made easy, payments made affordable. Joshua Trent Custom Designs, looking to build? Let us design your house plans. The Citizens Bank, the home of totally free checking. The Jack Rowe Insurance Agency and Auto Owners Insurance. Insurance the right way, the human way. St. Clair Healthcare, amazing medicine close to home. Commercial Bank of West Liberty, a source of strength for over 100 years. Giovanni's of Morehead. Order online at giovannispizzapower.com. Total Care Pharmacy, dispensing care one patient at a time. Commonwealth Chiropractic, treating everyone like family. And by Standifer Builders Paving and Sealing, quality work at affordable prices. That's how we roll.
And welcome into this edition of Inside Morehead State Basketball from the Eagles Nest here at the Academic Athletics Center. As always, alongside the Eagle Head basketball coach Preston Spradlin, I'm David Patrick in Preston. It's been a great start to the season. 8-3 overall, still perfect against mid-majors at 5-0. 11 straight wins at home, and I don't know if you could ask for anything better.
No, we're certainly in a really good spot, like where we are with our team right now, and just continuing to get better, and really proud of our guys of finding different ways to win games. And this is a very mature group of guys that we have. Obviously, they have a lot of experience, and a lot of those experiences at different places and different roles coming together throughout the year. But what they're doing is they're able to say, hey, we got to build this specific set of habits for this game, for this team, in order to execute our game plan on either side of the ball. And they're doing a really nice job of being able to do that. And so that's really encouraging as we move into conference play after Christmas.
Stay with us when we come back. The Eagles make it 11 straight at home with a big win over St. Mary of the Woods. Those highlights are next on Inside Morehead State Basketball.
Thanks everyone, especially Vicky. She's been with us since the beginning and saved us enough on our insurance to help us open our second location.
Auto Owners offers a variety of discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance because they think the more you protect, the more you should save.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Vicky.
That's simple human sense. Ask your independent agent if Auto Owners makes sense for you.
Who are you talking to anyway?
It's a commercial.
These days, banking like basketball moves at a fast pace. At Commercial Bank, that same fast pace comes to life with our lenders. We're fast with local loan decisions. Bankers who you know and who know you. Simply put, it's better banking. Commercial Bank, where friendliness prevails. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Go Reno!
There's no better way to spend the day than with lunch or dinner at Reno's Roadhouse in Morehead. Enjoy delicious steak, chicken, and ribs, along with our trademark honey butter rolls and hometown hospitality.
Hi, I'm Tim Kogenberg. I promise to provide 100% guest satisfaction here at Reno's Roadhouse in Morehead.
Go Wild! Go West! Go Reno's! Woo!
Eagle Game Highlights are sponsored by the Megan McCoy Real Estate Group, Central Kentucky's top producing realtor.
Preston, a good game to prep for before you go to Indiana, St. Mary of the Woods at Johnson Arena.
Yep, obviously going to be a little bit different talent level than the Hoosiers, but, they were out a couple guys. I think that's worth mentioning because they are off to a really good start this season, St. Mary's, but they were down a few guys for different reasons in this particular game. But for our team, though, I was really pleased with just our mature mindset. Our guys didn't say, well, hey, this is going to be an easier game. Let's get out of character. Let's do things we don't work on, or let's statistic hunt or anything like that. Those things never really peeked their head out during this game, and so that's just a sign of maturity that we spoke about, in the last segment, and really just sharing the basketball. And, we got the ball inside. Our big guys got some nice touches. I think that's going to be something that we hadn't really got a ton of early on in the year like we have historically with our teams, but we've been working on that, since we've had a little extra time, and this was a good team for us to be able to really try to get some live reps at doing that. But we've been, electric in transition when we're getting stops. Obviously this game, there was a lot of opportunities for us to get stops, holding them to under 20% from the field, for 40 minutes and going out there and, getting 69 total rebounds gives you a chance to get out and play in transition.
Absolutely. Preston, the rebounding was outstanding, second chance points. Great to see George Marshall get in the flow of the game.
Without question, we've been able to get George in the last few games, and each minute and each rep that he's out there is vital for him and for us. And so how about that? Let's talk about this young fella. He was 0 for 12, Jerome Morton, on the year, and Jerome's a significantly better shooter than his numbers had shown, but he was able to crack the seal on it and get, 2 big threes, and hopefully that's just going to mean so much for him and his confidence and the scouting report, opening up the court for us moving forward. And that's what Jerome really does. He's a great defender. He gets in, he makes plays for other guys. He's got a point guard's mentality. And then speaking of our point guard, Andrew Thelwell right there with one of his 13 assists in this game to Khalil Thomas. And so, we've been talking about Jordan Lathan has really come on as of late, playing to our identity as a team, sharing the basketball and stepping up and knocking in shots. And he's just been a significantly more efficient player playing within our system and really accepting his role. And when he does that, he gets an opportunity to shine. And, just terrific size and pace right there in his ball screen and throwing that over the top, call that a corner of the backboard pass for our big guy. And, trying to get a few more of those as we move into conference play.
Eddie, playing well.
Eddie, yeah, just continuing to just scratch the surface each and every day. The thing for Eddie is he's always been the biggest, longest, most athletic player on the court, and as most high school guys are, so he's learning to play with the physicality necessary at this level, which is going to be important because he's such a mismatch nightmare on both ends of the court. And again, you talk about the offensive glass right there. Khalil getting in on the mix is really important for us. He had 2 in this game, and we need to be able to rely on him to go get a couple offensive rebounds for us each and every game, and it leads to easy baskets like the one that you just saw. Again, attacking in transition, you see Deontay Miles right there. We call that, eating up his man, just, running the floor, establishing post position, taking away the ability to block shots for the defense. And then 50-50 ball right here, beautiful play there for Deontay coming up with that loose ball and making the easy pass to Riley for a flush right there. And, Riley got off to a hot start in this game. I think he had 9 points in the first 10 minutes and then obviously kept that thing going. And but, shooting the ball really well. We go 14 of 31 from the 3, and again they're all assisted threes like you're seeing right here. And again, we just continue to talk about it as the season progresses, making the extra pass and the easy play. And when we do those things, then we really share the basketball. That right there, that goes in the stat sheet as a miss and an offensive rebound and putback, but for us, we count that as an assist. That's a good high miss by J2 that we have an opportunity to go and rebound, and did a really nice job converting in transition. Once we got stops, which was a lot in this game. We had 7 steals on 17 turnovers, and we were able to really get out, sprint our lanes, and make some nice easy plays to reward our defense.
Preston, transition looked so good, and guys making good decisions. And George, again, I love to see him play well.
Yeah, and George can really shoot the ball. He's got a beautiful stroke right there, and so that's the best part of his game. And so just making sure that he gets an opportunity to showcase that. And the one Big Zach, huge bright spot. And Zach's going to be an important piece for us as we move into conference play after Christmas. And so establishing him, he's a guy that's really good at carving out angles. And so getting the other guys who are on the court with him used to the timing and the spacing and the habits that are necessary to establish those angles and make those passes that you're seeing right there are really important, for our team. Missed 2 alley-oops in this game. That was the second one, but again, coming up with a 50-50 ball there, having a good high miss, and Eddie the recipient of it. And so really just liked our tenacity. And then another one right here, big time block right here by St. Mary's. Jerome trying to go chest to chest with a guy, but Riley there able to clean it up and finish it with a nice flush.
25 offensive rebounds in this game, which is fantastic.
Yeah, that's pretty good. When you can go get 25 of your 39 misses, that's a significant rebounding rate. But then also 28 assists on 40 made field goals is a really nice rate as well. And that was a great play right there. The possession started by trying to post Eddie. He didn't force it. He kicks it out. Jerome playing off of that shot fake, which is going to be important with the threes that he made in this game. Driving, kicking, Eddie spacing, getting his feet set, and knocking in some threes. And so those young guys just, again, getting confidence off of these minutes is just unbelievably valuable because they practice every day, but they get a chance to go against somebody else and work on all the things that we've been preaching to them in a live setting is really valuable.
Stay with us when we come back. Morehead State on the road at North Alabama, down 7 at the half, but reel off a comeback victory. Those highlights are next on Inside Morehead State Basketball.
It's the roll.
My great-grandfather opened the first Hinton store in 1918, and our family opened our first feed mill in the mid-1950s. We now have 6 locations and a wide range of products including feed, seed, fertilizer, crop protection, animal health products, fencing materials, and pet food. Though times have changed, our commitment to providing you with the highest quality products and knowledgeable customer service is as strong as ever.
I'm Adam Hinton, inviting you to stop in and see for yourself. Hinton Mills, serving farmers since 1918.
At the Citizens Bank, we have totally free checking and a free gift. When you combine totally free checking with the best people and the best service, do you know what you get? The best bank. Being the best bank makes it easy for our customers to refer their friends and family to bank with the best too. Every referral gets another free gift. So come bank with the best, the Citizens Bank, home of totally free checking and a free gift. Member FDIC.
Dashboard Stereo is the best location for all of your car and truck accessory needs. Dashboard specializes in remote starts and WeatherTech products, plus computer and phone repair. Dashboard is the oldest kicker dealer in the United States. Remember, you're never too old. It's never too loud.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Watson, owner of Dashboard Stereo. We are proud supporters of Preston Spradlin and Morehead State basketball. Go Eagles!
This segment of Inside Morehead State Basketball is sponsored by Wendy's. Fresh, never frozen.
Preston, what a big-time win at North Alabama, and just you stay perfect against the mid-majors.
Yeah, a team that's been playing really, really well, and so here we come out of the gate. They had shown a ton of different ball screen coverages throughout the season, so we wanted to see how they wanted to guard us early on, and great pass from Riley to hit Deontay to kind of set the tone for the game. But I just thought our pace in this game was just phenomenal, especially, going back to what we talked about in the first segment, guys really just executing the game plan from different game to game and applying our offense to different defenses is just really important. And I thought we really did a nice job playing with pace and ball screens. I think, this was Riley scores like 6 straight on that same block. This isn't a glitch in the tape. This is the same thing, just going right back to him. And, he is just an absolute handful when he catches that ball deep, and the guys are doing a nice job of accommodating the position that he's working to get. J2, big game. You're going to see a couple of transition baskets right here. And, what J2 does is he really rebounds the ball, and so when he does that and you've got multiple playmakers on the court, he gets a chance to really initiate your offense and get you going 94 feet, and obviously he can score it and make plays for other guys. And so, again, right here, going right back to Riley on that same spot, getting in there, getting to his hook. He went baseline twice this time, took what the defense gave him and got to the middle. Again, here's just that pace, and talking about our big guys rolling and eating up their man. In this one, this was a particular game where they wanted to switch almost every ball screen, so we had to be as strategic as how we attacked it. Great execution coming out of the half. As you mentioned, DP, we were down 7, didn't flinch, made the adjustments of how we were going to rebound the ball better, how we were going to drive the ball and keep them out of the paint. And we really won the war of the paint touches in the second half, which was the difference. Again, there's that pace we're talking about. There's Deontay rolling, eating up his man, exploiting that switch. Nobody's over dribbling. Change of direction, quick pace, boom, getting it in there. And I just thought Drew and J2 did an unbelievable job with that. And, playing a little bit of bully ball right here, getting the ball inside to Riley, gets it up, nice high miss, same thing right here for Deontay. Establishing those guys in the post, as we've talked about throughout the show, is going to be an important part of our identity, which allows us, to get out and do things like this. As we know, we're a terrific three-point shooting team, and in this game, again, going 11 of 23 allows us to be able to showcase that. When we're moving the ball and we have an attacking mindset and playing unselfishly, I think we can score the ball with anybody. Great pass, great unselfish cut right there by Eddie to draw in the defense and get a nice inside-out 3 for Drew. And, Eddie, really came on and shooting the ball at a high level. He's shooting a really good percentage this year for a young fella. And for a guy that, didn't make some shots early on, he and Jerome have really been in here working and mastering their craft. And, again, we talk about that pace. With that, Deontay quicks out of that ball screen, creates a little bit of communication confusion for those guys, and then we get a nice 3 there. Again, same thing, re-attack, roast, eating up your guy, easy layup, uncontested.
An impressive 86-77 win at North Alabama. Stay with us. When we come back, we'll head to the practice court as assistant coach Ky Klingsick catches up with character coach Rich Duffield. It's an interview you don't want to miss. That's next on Inside Morehead State Basketball.
Giovanni's Pizza is a favorite stop for Eagle basketball fans before or after the game. Come taste for yourself delicious pizza, pasta, subs, salads, wings, and much more at the perfect location, 700 East Main Street, across from the Academic Athletics Center. MSU head coach Preston Spradlin and his staff enjoy game day meals with us. Dine in for great customer service or order online at giovannispizzapower.com.
This segment of Inside Morehead State Basketball is sponsored by St. Clair Healthcare. Amazing medicine close to home.
Welcome back to Inside Morehead State Basketball. I'm Ky Klingsick on the practice court, joined by our character coach, Rich Duffield. Rich has been with the team for 7 years and 24 years total in on-campus ministry. Rich, tell us about your time here with the basketball team.
Yeah, I've started with the basketball team 7 years ago, as Ky said, and one of the roles I serve is just to be an encouragement to the team. We call it the character coach. So I serve with a ministry called Athletes in Action, and then partner with another one called Nations of Coaches, where the idea is we place character coaches on basketball teams around the country, and I get the privilege of doing that with Morehead State.
Absolutely, and a thing that is really cool that Rich does is we call it our power hours, or hour of power. So tell us a little bit about that, Rich.
A power hour simply is a team meeting with the players and the staff, and it may be something we talk about in regards to leadership. It may be something in regards to character development. It might be team development, but it's something that we get in. I don't do a sermon. I'm not in there giving a whole speech. It's a discussion that's led amongst all of us, and I think it's something that's proved to be beneficial to the culture of our team.
Absolutely, definitely have. And one of our favorite segments in that is pretty much how we start every single power hour. It's called I See You Moments. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, an I See You moment simply is it's just something important about being seen and being known and being noticed, and I want the guys to be able to acknowledge each other. So I See You moments are simply opportunities for guys to shout each other out, for coaches to shout players out, players to shout coaches out, players to shout each other out, and just to acknowledge something that they've seen them do well on the court, off the court, it doesn't matter. Just want people to feel seen, and I think that helps in regards to just team camaraderie.
As Rich always says, basketball is one of the greatest teachers of life. Rich, thank you for being with us, and thank you for all that you do for our team. Stay right with us. DP and Coach will be right back.
Big Four Lumber Ace Hardware was founded by Philip Lewis nearly 45 years ago and is still locally owned and operated by the Lewis family. Our customers' needs have always come first, meaning we continue to enhance and expand our inventory. Big Four is a staple of the Morehead and Round County community, and we take great pride in giving back. We would like to thank our valued customers for your loyalty and trust, and pledge to continue supplying the best quality service by our hometown employees. The moment you walk through the door, you'll know why we are Ace, the helpful place. That's Big Four Lumber, Ace Hardware, 1470 Flemingsburg Road in Morehead, Kentucky.
Hello Eagle Nation, Kelly Wells, Athletic Director at Morehead State University. Here to welcome my brother-in-law and alumni of Morehead State University, and also a proud donor of athletics who's done so much for our department. And Gary, I want to thank you for all your help with athletics as well as the university as a whole.
Thank you, Coach and brother. We appreciate the support that you give us, and we are proud to be able to support the university, being an alumni myself and having a business here in town. We have several franchise brands. We have Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and GMC. 2 locations, downtown at the Chevrolet GMC store. Here at 801, we have the Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Call, stop and see us. You know, we're here to help with any of your automotive needs.
We are proud owners of Eagle Auto Group automobiles, and we're thankful for Gary and his entire crew here at Eagle Auto Group.
Thanks again, brother.
This segment of Inside Morehead State Basketball is sponsored by Fazoli's of Morehead. Fast, fresh Italian.
Welcome back to Inside Morehead State Basketball as we close things out here on this Sunday on the CW Lexington and Preston. We saw in the last segment Ky's interview with Rich Duffield, and boy, what a great asset that Rich is to this basketball team.
Yeah, it'd be hard to overstate just how valuable Rich is. You know, everyone sees our success on the court, and that's, you know, it's certainly notable, but that wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for the work that Rich does, you know, just with, you know, with his title, you know, as a character coach, you know, working on the character, the leadership, the faith of our players individually, and in our growth and togetherness as a team each and every year. It's vital, and he really pours himself into that role, and he does an unbelievable job, and he's you know, he's very intentional about, you know, bringing his faith into the conversation, and then that draws a lot of guys in there as well. But you know, our players really know that Rich cares about them, whether they play well or not. They play 40 minutes or no minutes, or we win or lose. he's there for their growth and their development, and that's what the game of basketball is. That's what the game of basketball was created for long ago. I tell our players all the time, it's the greatest teacher of life, and Rich is just a foundational piece on our staff and around every single day to make sure that we're living that out in everything we do.
Rich is the real deal. He's a class act, as you said. He lives his faith, which is great for the players. All right, Big Test Tuesday as we head to Bloomington to take on the Indiana Hoosiers in Assembly Hall. And it's always special to go up there. But Preston, this is a game you go in with the mindset that you're gonna win this game.
Yeah, without question. We haven't played a Power 5 team this late in the non-conference in a couple years. Obviously, we've had 3 really good tests earlier this year with a quality Alabama, Purdue, and Penn State teams who are all 3 going on to do what we expected them to do and make a lot of noise nationally. So this is going to be a great test for us. They're a very big physical team, quality big guys. They're going to rebound it. They're going to play through the post. So we've got to really come hooked up, and we've got to make sure that we're really prepared, but at the same time, playing to our strengths. We talked about our ability to share the ball and to shoot it. That's going to be vital in a game like this, and because you're probably not going to make a living scoring in the paint against their guys, but we've got to be very selective as to how we attack these guys. But I'm anxious to see exactly what our confidence level is, being about 5 or 6 weeks removed from playing some of those teams, just to see how much better we've gotten.
Thank you so much for watching, and on behalf of the Eagle Head basketball coach Preston Spradlin, I'm David Patrick. We will see you next Sunday right here on Inside Morehead State Basketball.
Inside Morehead State Basketball was brought to you by Reno's Roadhouse. Go Wild, Go West, Go Reno's. Hinton Mills, serving farmers since 1918. The Eagle Auto Group, your hometown dealer. Fazoli's of Morehead, fast, fresh Italian. First National Bank, a tradition of value and convenience. Kentucky Welding Institute, experience that's built, not bought. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, serving the Hills since 1963. Megan McCoy Real Estate Group, Central Kentucky's top producing realtor. U.S. Bank, all of us serving you. Dashboard Stereo, you're never too old, it's never too loud. Big 4 Lumber, Ace Hardware, The Helpful Place. Wendy's of Morehead, fresh, never frozen. Eagle Finance, loans made easy, payments made affordable. Joshua Trent Custom Designs, looking to build? Let us design your house plans. The Citizens Bank, the home of totally free checking. The Jack Rowe Insurance Agency and Auto Owners Insurance. Insurance the right way, the human way. St. Clair Healthcare, amazing medicine close to home. Commercial Bank of West Liberty, a source of strength for over 100 years. Giovanni's of Morehead, order online at giovannispizzapower.com. Total Care Pharmacy, dispensing care one patient at a time. Commonwealth Chiropractic, treating everyone like family. And by Standifer Builders Paving and Sealing, quality work at affordable prices. That's how we roll.